Hey guys, how's it going? What is up? What's good? Welcome to today's video. It's gonna be a bit different for my TBRs TBH. Today is March 30th, aka one more day until April starts. And I haven't filmed this video yet. And I really want to film my April TBR because of realmathon and magical readathon that are happening in April, which are like my two favorite readathons to ever happen in the entire year. And obviously I'm participating in them and I want to tell you guys what I'm reading. But guess what? I plan to do TBR Tinder every month. Correct? Well, I have just literally not been feeling it right now. I know I promised that I was going to be doing a subscribers pick my TBR Tinder for April, but guys, I do not have a TBR Tinder within me right now. I don't have it in me. My life has been taken over by reading Queen of Shadows. I've been reading it for the last like 3 weeks. I haven't had a chance to read anything off of my March TBR Tinder and I want to so bad. Like that is the TBR that I was so excited about. And I had planned to originally read it while we did our, friend sleepover 24-hour readathon, like reading slumber party sprints. But like my mental health ebbs and flows as everyone's does. And it was so bad that weekend that I couldn't focus on reading at all. Whenever I get in like really anxious states, I cannot focus on reading. And I've been very anxious this month, which has been a struggle. I just do not have a TBR Tinder within me. And I am so sorry about that. But I promise you the next TBR Tinder that I do, which will likely be in May, granted I have a good reading month in April, it's going to be a subscribers pick my TBR Tinder. So if you guys have recommendations that you didn't leave in last month's video in the comments, please leave them down below. I'm putting them into a spreadsheet so I can do that the next time I do TBR Tinder. But like, I am so sorry. I genuinely apologize. I don't have it in me to do a TBR Tinder right now because there's so many books that I want to read and I know I'm just going to want to mood read. And I know it. I know if I did a TBR Tinder right now, I wouldn't read the books. That's that. That was 3 minutes of me rambling. Where we're going from here with this month's TBR, I'm going to be taking you along. We're just going to have a little chill, chatty sesh where I'm just going to talk about my TBR. I'm going to come up with it on this video. I have no idea what my career is for Magical Readathon. I'm going to come up with that with you whilst looking at all of the career options. And I'm going to be just taking you through how I plan my TBR. I don't know if anyone cares about this, but like I don't have it in me to plan a video other than me just doing it with you at this current moment. So welcome to today's video. It's going to be a chill sesh just to hang out with me. Let's plan our TBRs together. Let's plan our magical readathon together and our realmathon. And let's do it. Okay, so let's talk about my magical readathon character that I had made really quick. To be honest, couldn't tell you who she was. I don't know. I think I was like an Iltyrian that lived in like Dark Meadow or something. Don't know if those are actually things, but that's the best that my brain can recall right now. I have the callings list pulled up here for what we can be. And my vibe this month is low expectations. I have been taking a really long time to read books lately. I mean, maybe it's Queen of Shadows and the fact that it's a really long book, but it's taken me a really long time. So I want to set my expectations really low. And if I meet them, I will feel so good about myself. So I'm scrolling through and I'm thinking I want to get one. Okay, definitely not being an Archmage. That's like 12 things. Ooh, okay. So we have Illusionist Rogue, which what is that? Is that like a shapeshifter or something? Setting traps. Okay. Illusionist Rogue, that's only 3 prompts. I actually think I could do that. Herbologist. I had scrolled through this briefly and this was the one I was actually interested in because it's only 2. It's only 2 prompts. Master of Elements, no. Healer, 4. Nope, that's too many. We're only doing 3s and 2s. Absolutely not. Necromancer. Ooh, okay, here's another one. Craftsmage, Masonry. I don't want to do that. Okay, nope. Here's another one. Abjurer? What is that? Ooh, they make up emergency response teams in the city. Okay, I'm a stressful person. I don't know if that is my character. Okay, so our options are Math Magician, Herbologist, Abjurer, Craftsmage, Illusionist Rogue. Okay, I'm just gonna read up on these and I'll come back and tell you which one I want to be. I'm quickly just reading Illusionist Rogue and this feels very Gemini, which is what I am. It feels like me. Basically, this person can like shapeshift and form into whatever they need to be. And like as a Gemini, I do that in social situations. I feel like this one feels most true to myself. Otherwise, I was thinking about the Herbologist, which plants. I mean, do you see my plants? I love plants. Okay, I'm picking this illusionist rogue for sure. So it's only 3 prompts for the spring equinox, and then it's 5 prompts for the autumn equinox, which I think is good. I think I can push myself maybe a little bit in the autumn equinox. You want to know a secret? I've never actually completed a magical readathon before. I think that's a lie. I think I did it way in the beginning. I didn't complete a career last year. I know I tried, but I don't think I actually accomplished it. But I'm going to be doing it this year. I'm going to be trying this year. I try every damn time. I try. That's all that matters, right? There's no actual physical reward. It's just a pat on the back, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to be illusionist rogue, basically shapeshifter, getting to mold to certain situations, figuring out who I am, and I am sly, I am cunning, I am clever. I'm none of those things in real life, but I can pretend, okay? Now I have to figure out what those prompts are. Okay, so our first book for illusionist rogue is shapeshifting. So that prompt is a wolf on the cover, title or author's name. What? Do I own anything that has a wolf on the cover? Oh no, did I pick the wrong one? BRB, gonna go try and find a book that has a wolf on the cover. Okay, so here's what I figured out. I went to my bookshelves, and the only book that I could find that had a wolf on it was Crescent City 2. If you look right there, there's a wolf on the cover. But I'd be setting myself up for failure. Absolutely. There would be no way that I would actually complete the readathon if I put this book on my TBR. Whilst that could be an option, the other book that I think I'm going to read instead is Once There Were Wolves by Charlotte. I am not reading Wolf Hall. I am not reading Wolf Hall. Ew, no way. I think that would be a recipe for me to never read a book again, honestly. If you can't even get through that, there's no way I have a shot.
The second 2 Farseer books also have wolves on the covers.
The Assassin's Apprentice does? Okay, there's a dog on Assassin's Apprentice. Dogs are related to wolves, so we could stretch that one.
You're never gonna read it, let's be honest.
What?
What?
Don't lie to me.
You're never gonna read it.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will read. I promise you I will read it. Watch me. Can we make a bet?
That in your lifetime you'll read a book?
Yeah.
No. You have a statute of limitations of 2 weeks.
Okay, then if we made a bet, what would be the bet? You buy me dinner?
Sure.
It's done. The deed is done. So the bet has been made. Reed's gonna buy me dinner if I read Assassin's Apprentice in the next 2 weeks. Done! There is a dog on one of the original covers of Assassin's Apprentice. Dogs are related to wolves. We're counting it. They're distant relatives. This is getting counted. I am going to read Assassin's Apprentice, give it 2 weeks, and then Reed's gonna buy me a great ass dinner, and we're gonna have a nice time. Okay, that's book number 1. So that was quite fun. What a chaotic April TBR. Okay, next prompt we have is Art of Illusion. And what is that? Focus, self-disguise. Match clothes color to cover color. What? Okay, so I gotta find a black and white book. Here we go. Okay, that one was way easier than I thought. I have 3 books, like literally within a minute. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna actually read. Like, I'm not gonna tell you which one of these I'm gonna read, but I'm interested in all of them, and I've like started 2 of them already. First one is 9th House. I've already started a vlog for this, and I haven't finished it. I started the vlog like 4 weeks ago and then haven't read it yet, so I'm probably gonna have to reread what I read. I really, really, really like this. Really, really like this. Matches my shirt. So that's number 1. Number 2 is Confessions, which was on my March TBR Tinder, which I want to read so bad. And I was planning on reading this during that 24-hour readathon, but it literally just didn't happen because mental health. And I have just heard like stellar things about this book. Basically, this one is about a mother whose child gets killed at her school, and she's trying to figure out who did it. And apparently it's like really fucking good, and like people can't put this book down. So interested in this. Other one is Picture of Dorian Gray. Haven't started this one, but this one was on one of my other TBR Tinders as well. And like, I literally hear so many good things about it. I feel like if I'm in a lit fic mood, this one will be the one I choose, but I don't know. Honestly, totally equivocal on all 3 of these. I'm not saying which one I'm heavily leaning towards. I would like to finish the 9th House one because I started a vlog for it, but like up in the air, honestly. The Confessions one really interests me, and also just people say that I will really like Picture of Dorian Gray too. So keeping those in mind, and all 3 match my shirt. Cute. Last prompt on this one is, what is that word? Psionics? Psionics. What? Cloud Study 101. Clouds on the cover or in the title. Ooh, I feel like this is going to be easier than I think. All right, BRB. This is a little bit of a stretch, but I think it still works. We just got this yesterday. This is Trust of the Emerald Sea, The Secret Project by Brandon Sanderson. And it is, oh my God, this book is so stunning. It's so beautiful. Like, it is faux leather cover with like this beautiful embossing. I'm sure if you are into Brandon Sanderson, you've obviously seen this before. I am obsessed with it and I cannot wait to read it. It has colored accents throughout the book. It is so beautiful. The font and spacing is like you're reading this like old storybook. I want to read this so fucking bad. And there's clouds on the back cover, so I'm counting that. It does look thicker. It's less than 500 pages, but I'm so excited. I want to read this so bad. And Reed's probably gonna read it soon, but I gotta read Assassin's Apprentice first because I want to get my dinner, okay? That is a 4 for sure. Okay, so that is Magical Readathon. Next up, we have Realmathon, and my committed house for Realmathon is Enya. And if you guys don't know who Enya is, we can't be friends. Who can say? As far as my team goes for Realmathon, Team Enya, Team Only Time. So the genre for Realmathon that I have is fantasy, which boom, 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 boom. I did it, smashed it. We have Trust of the Emerald Sea. We have Assassin's Apprentice, which are both high fantasy. And then Ninth House, I feel like could swing also fantasy as well. So like killing it, bro. I am not gonna go through and say which specific prompts I'm gonna use for each because Cassidy is such a good job where in Realmathon, like you can literally read any book you wanted and it will count in some way or another for some prompts on there. I wanted to just say other books that I'm interested in reading from a mood reading perspective. My number one book that I wanted to read this month so bad was Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. And I was going to read it after I had finished The God of Endings, which I did a reading vlog for, which I can leave up here. But I was going to do that after, but then I started reading Queen of Shadows, which my vlog should be coming out within the next few days. Lord, please let me finish this book. I have like 200 pages left and it is getting good. That's going to be coming out sometime next week for sure. But that took over my entire life for the month. So I didn't get to Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. But that's the only book aside from Tress and Ninth House and Assassin's Apprentice that I am like actually really interested in. So that was the only other one I wanted to talk about. Other than that, I don't think I have any other books that I am like super intrigued by. Oh wait, one other thing. I have the entire Spy Family series and someone commented on one of my recent videos to do an entire binge reading vlog of Spy Family. And so I've been saving Spy Family to do that for that video. And that would be such a perfect video to do for Realmathon because I could get our team like so many points. But I want to do that video. So I guess I'm interested in reading that entire series in the month of April too. We'll see if she gets to it. We'll see if she's feeling in a graphic novel mood, which I feel like I will be, especially during that weekend of Peace Talks where you can like get a shit ton of points. But yeah, okay. I think that's the end of the video. I know this is like a wild TBR, very chaotic, but I thought it would be like a fun little time. And if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I would love that. That would be just amazing. If you guys have not seen any of the announcement videos, I'm going to leave those linked down below. And then I'm going to leave linked my bookshelf tour that I did recently because I was really happy to do that video. And I hope you guys enjoyed looking at all the books I have. So I will leave that linked over here. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace and love, babies. Bye.